Hi, first grade. What do you love to do during winter time? Is there something that you love to do more than something else? For instance, if I said to you, okay, there's a whole load of snow out there. I want you to rush outside right now. What's the first thing you would do? Pause the video and talk to your parents or your buddy and say what you would do very quickly. Well, this story today is called Meg and Jim's Sled Trip. Now, we find out straight away from the front cover that they love doing things in the wintertime. How can you tell? Well, you can see that there's smiles on their faces. You can see that they're running towards something, probably a sledding hill. You can see that there's a lot of joy and excitement around this. I used some inferring skills right then, didn't I? And you're going to do the same thing. Take a look at this front cover, and I want you to tell me what you think the story could be about. So, we're going to use the pictures, use the words, use our schema to find out what comes next. I'll give you a little bit of time. Okay, now I'm going to model what inferring should look like for this book. So I can see it says Meg and Jim's sled trip. So I can infer that these are the two characters, Meg and Jim. I can also infer that it's their sled trip because we see an apostrophe here, and that means that it belongs to them. It's their sled trip, not somebody else's. I can see that they live near a beautiful park, or not a park, but in the outdoors. So there's lots of space, and they've probably got lots of space to go sledding. I'm using my schema to try and infer some of that. I'm also using the pictures and the words. What did you see that maybe I didn't notice? I'm going to pick out a couple of words which are decodable and which are also sight words. So we're going to look at the difference between the two. There's decodable on this side and sight words on this side. Remember, the difference between decodable and sight words means this whole list, you can sound out each sound and it'll tell you what it means. But on this side, you'll notice straight away that there are words that you can't sound out. Like, for instance, the word they. E-H-E-Y, doesn't make the sound. E-Y doesn't make the sound that you think it should. So it's a little bit of a sneaky sound. That's why it's a word we just need to know by sight. There's another word we need to know by sight. And have is a very sneaky word because it doesn't even follow the vowel pattern. If you follow the vowel pattern, A, consonant E, it wouldn't work. It should say have, but it doesn't. It says have. So we have songs for these instead, or maybe you just learn them a different way. We're going to use a song. It goes like this. T-H-E-Y, T-H-E-Y, T-H-E-Y spells they. Oh why, won't they go away now? They is spelled T-H-E-Y. The next one goes, oh, there is written T-H-E-I-R. For something that belongs to them, it's T-H-E-I-R. Like it's their dolly, it's their house, or maybe it's their car. For something that belongs to them, it's T-H-E-I-R. Not to be confused with over there, which is over there, T-H-E-R-E, over there. Let's add that one in, just so we don't get confused. There, the other kind of spelling, is a different spelling and different meaning. Secondly, let's take a look at our decodable words. They're totally different. We work these out in a different way. The way we work out these words is to decode them by looking at each of the sounds and breaking them up. So for this word, I want you to give it a go by yourself first, and then we'll do it together. Ready, here we go. Did you give it a go? Let's try it together. D-R-I-F-T-S, drifts. You may notice that the sound DR can be blended. It makes this kind of sounds like a J, but it's actually dr. Try this one. D-E-N. Now you try. Ready, go. Nice job. Den means kind of like we're a cave or a place that a bear might hide. Today I'd like to introduce you to some important vocab words that you're going to come across in the story. Now, most of these words are decodable words which you can actually sound out yourself. And that's a great thing about coming across new words. You can attempt it by yourself and decode it. You can decode any word. Sometimes it's not going to have the right sound or the right sound combination, and you might just need to be told what it is. But these words are great because they're decodable words that are used to help you break up every sound. So I want you to pause the video and I want you to try these words by yourself. Ready? Go. Finally, we're going to talk about an expression. So you can see right down the bottom it says blanket of snow. And what I want you to do with that is to first pause the video and infer what the phrase blanket of snow could mean. Did you give it a go? Let's try the sentence. The sun is out and a blanket of snow is on top of the land. Well, I'm going to infer that there is not a blanket. And I'm going to infer that it's not a blanket made out of snow. When we read things like this, we need to think, oh, this might be an expression. It's not meant to be taken literally. What it's supposed to be is poetic. So when you hear blanket of snow, it's kind of like the story Toys Meet Snow, where they go out and they say, what is that out there? It's a blanket of snow over the earth. The truth is it's not a blanket of snow. What it is an expression which is talking about snow in a poetic way, which is comparing it to a blanket. Sort of like we did with our poems. The great thing about these words is you can see that they're all decodable words. Now we're going to go through and we're going to break up these words so it's easier to decode them. So straight away I can see in the word zigzag there is one word I could decode first, z-i-g, zig. And then I stop there and I decode the second part. When you do that, it may be really quick like this, zig, zag. Or it may be slow like this, z-i-g, zig, z-a-g, zag. Let's try it with the word snowdrifts. So straight away you can see the word snow and then this other word. So let's try breaking that up. We know that this is the word snow. This is not a decodable word until we learn this sound. And so we would just have to say, we know this is the word snow, and then we would go d-r-i-f-t, drift. In the story, there are a few words that have these sounds, O-U and O-W, which both make the sound ow. But you can also see O-W is here again, because it also can make the sound O. So here's our rule. It goes like this. When you see O-W at the end of a word, sometimes you say ow. Sometimes you say O. Ow for both sounds. O-W, ow. O-W, ow. There's a cow going down D-O-W-N. Ow. O-U, ow. O-U, ow. O-U-T, O-U-T. Get out of here, you bumblebee. In the story, there are three words that have these sounds. There's about, out, and snow. So, where are we going to put these? Where should we put the word about? Ow, ow, or O? Where should we put the word out? Ow, ow, or O? And snow. Ow, ow, or O. Pause the video and you try and see where you think they should go. If you did this, you'd be correct. We've got out, about, and snow, which goes in the O sound, O-W. Okay, it's time for you to go and enjoy your first reading of Meg and Jim's sled trip by yourself on the website. Go to the Flyleaf website and you can read through that now. And after you're done, I want you to be thinking, did I notice some of those things that we were focusing on today? Happy reading!